So, guys, this is going to be, we're going to do college Retro Bowl Imperialism. So, this is going to be on Retro Bowl. I just renamed all the teams because college Retro Bowl doesn't have a exhibition function. So, but that's how we're going to be doing it. And, yeah, last team standing wins. You know what, if you guys are new, I will just say, so let's just say it lands on Missouri, okay? Now, let's just say the arrow is pointing, let's just say it's pointing east. Then they would play Illinois, and Illinois would be the home team. Whoever wins would take the other one's land. But if it's pointing south, if the arrow is pointing south, then Missouri would just claim Arkansas, and then they would just keep going. So yeah, let's go spin the wheel, guys, and let's get into. Oh yeah, also sorry if your team's not in here. I couldn't get all the teams. I tried to get a lot of the teams, and then just a few of just like two of that aren't in that were just kind of just spot fillers for the ones that weren't in Power 5 conferences. Well, Notre Dame isn't either, but they're in no conference and they're pretty good. So, yeah, let's get into the things. So yeah, let's go spin the wheel. Bye, guys. The wheel's gonna spin on, and it's gonna land on the. It's going to land Purdue. Okay. And, of course, I got an ad. I don't care about an ad. Close. Okay, direction wheel. Purdue's going to be going east. Okay, we're going to have to see. I think that's going to be either Ohio State or Toledo. Let me check. I usually do it from their logo. And from their logo, my bad, it is Toledo, right? Well, I mean, I guess it does here. Wait, let me just make it a little bit smaller here so it's not quite as big, like that small. Okay, yeah, it's Toledo. So it's going to be Purdue versus Toledo. So, yeah, let's get into it. So now Toledo has a ball. They're down by 14, but they have a chance to score and just overthrow it there. And now they're going to go second down. They probably won't win this game. Yep, okay, this game, I think it's over now. They're still going to try to go deep, but they can't really because they're going fast enough, guys. 7 yards, and that's going to be the game. So, yeah, Toledo is eliminated. So the next team's going to be Louisville. Okay. That means we could have a rivalry here, an in-state rivalry with Kentucky. If it goes the right direction. It won't. It'll go west. I think that's going to be Missouri. Let me check. In fact, that won't be Missouri. If you look, it barely touches the edge of Illinois. So it'll be Illinois versus Kentucky. This could be a weird looking land because it kind of. I mean, I've seen like Missouri. I've seen like YouTubers get like Kansas City in Missouri and have them claim Tennessee and have them claim all like the southern schools like down here. There's a southern teams down there. I've seen that happen before, but this is gonna be cool. So yeah, let's see here who wins this game. So we got Kentucky here with the potential game, maybe winning drive depending on if they go for 2 or not. They throw an incompletion. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter right now. They're gonna throw it to their running back, and he's not gonna get out of bounds. So they gotta call timeout. And then they're gonna look, throw to the running back. And they're not gonna call timeout right now. And now they're gonna probably, looks like they're gonna throw it to their tight end. They will. And he's trying to get out of bounds, and he does. And now they're gonna go to their running back, and they overthrow him by a little bit. And they're gonna, so it drops back to throw, looks, throw it to the running back, and he's gonna go towards the sideline and get out of bounds with 7 seconds left. Now, remind you, they gotta score a touchdown, and they probably are gonna go for 2 also, I will say. And they score a touchdown with 1 second left. Now, will they go for 2? And they are going to go for 2. Now, are they going to get it? Are they going to get it? They won't in Louisville. And they're going to go for the onside kick. But Louisville recovers it to win the game. And Louisville is eliminated. The team is going to be the It's gonna be okay, wait. Okay, Ohio State. I gotta also take Toledo off the wheel. I forgot to do that. And they will be going east. Okay, I think that's gonna be Penn State, maybe. No, Pittsburgh. I don't know. We'll see. As you can see, it's Pittsburgh from that arrow right there. I mean, it's a dead shot. It's Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh will be the home team, and Ohio State will be the away team. But I really think that Ohio State, they should win this. Like, if they don't win this, that would be shocking. But this is what the map looks like. I mean, there's 30 teams now, so a little bit less. But yeah, let's get into the next game. It's actually a pretty close game, surprisingly. In the fourth quarter, they just threw a pick. Pitt had a chance to score, but Pittsburgh throws an interception, and that will be the game. Ohio State wins it. That's game over. I mean, they could still it's game over. So I don't even bother. Still really trying, but yep, they'll kneel it down, and that will be the end of the game. So yeah, we will fill in the maps. Yeah, bye guys. I mean, you guys can do this as you want, but, I mean, if you do it there, it barely touches North Carolina. I mean, you do it there, that's east. Like, that's not northeast. Northeast is more of that direction, and that's obviously North Carolina. So, let's fill in North Carolina. I don't know why it said it like that, but okay. Whoops, my bad. Don't want to do that. Let's do that. Then we can go and get like a bigger one and just kind of fill it in like this. Okay, actually, no, let's stop that real quick. Let's do that. Now we can press that and fill in that area. Boom. Okay. So now they claim the Carolinas. So let's do our next one. So the wheel is gonna land on Utah. Okay. Utah will be going east. Yup, they'll be going east. So I think it's gonna be Colorado, but I gotta check. So this is actually a really bad position here, but the Utah is in a bad position right now, and they're down by 7. And they caught it, but they didn't get the first down, so that's game over. So we're spinning the wheel, and it's going to land on Ohio State. They've been already landed on once. This is going to be their second time landed on. And right now, Colorado has the biggest land after them winning. Northwest. I think that's a rivalry. Michigan, Ohio State. So it is a close game in this Michigan-Ohio State rivalry, which is kind of expected because it usually always is in real life too. With 52 seconds left. This has been a defensive matchup. There's been like 2 interceptions from each quarterback. And that is not very good if you're a quarterback. But and they're not actually punting, which I'm surprised by. And they'll get out of bounds. Keep throwing it for the running backs. He's open pretty much every play. And they throw it to their wide receiver, and it bounces off his thing. Bounces off his helmet. He has absolute butterfingers. And that's going to be an 8-yard play, and they have to call their timeout. This game could go into overtime here. Now they're going to run it to probably chew a bit of clock, and they're going to go backwards. So now they got to kick the field goal, and this will be a long one. 54 yards, a long field goal from college range. And it does it have the distance? It looks like it's, no, but it doesn't. It has the distance, but it's off by just a little bit. And now Ohio State has to get about 20 yards, and they throw an interception. That could be the game. Oh, but there's 1 second left. Can they score? Can Michigan score a field goal? They have a slight chance. This would be the best game of the NFL Imperialism so far. All the NFL Imperialisms that I've done, this is the second one. This has been the best game so far. Let's see. Can he make it? And the snap is off. The kick is up. And it is Michigan wins the game in regulation. To win the game, Michigan wins. Ohio State's eliminated. Let's see who the wheel lands on. It will be Missouri. Okay. They could play any of the Iowa teams, or they could go to Arkansas. They have actually a lot of teams that they're touching, so they could go a lot of different directions. They go southeast. I think that's Tennessee. I'll have to check, though. As you guys can tell, it is, in fact, Tennessee, and we're just going to make this a little smaller so it's just easier to tell. We'll go down like that, and then if we just kind of just do like that, it's Tennessee. So, Tennessee and Missouri will playing, and this is a really weird, if they win, this would be a weird looking land. Because, of course you have Michigan's land, which spans from the thumb of the mitten, Michigan, because it literally looks like a mitten. And then you have going all the way down and touching Maryland down here. So it's kind of just weird. So, yeah, Tennessee's going to be home team and Missouri's going to be the away team. So let's get into the game. So now we have Tennessee just got an interception. And it's a tie game, pretty close game right now. So Tennessee's driving down the field and they're looking back to throw. Throws it on the hitch route, and he jukes a defender, and gets tackled right there. So 33 seconds left. They're at the 30, 31-ish area, and they throw it 9 yards. And they got to call a second timeout. Oh, and he breaks a tackle down the right side and gets out of bounds at about the 3. And they throw it to the hitch guy, and he gets open for the touchdown. So now they got to get the extra point, but I don't know. This game might be over now. They have 11 seconds. Can they get it? That is the question. I wouldn't think they couldn't. They get sacked to win the game for Tennessee, and Missouri is off the map. So the wheel is spinning, and it's going to land on Texas A&M. None of the Western teams have actually been chosen, but this is the closest yet that we've had so far. So, well, I guess Colorado and Utah, have. Other than that one, Southwest. That's the Atlantic Ocean. That's the Gulf of Mexico. Can't do that. Maybe that is Mexico. I don't know. South. I think that is Mexico. I don't know. Maybe that is the Gulf too. I don't really know. But Northwest. Okay. I think that's Arkansas. Let me check though. I was actually wrong. I was thinking it was Northeast, because Northeast would be Arkansas, but Northwest. Oh, that's really close. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. So we're going from the corner of the logo right here, going right here. I think that's Texas. From what I'm seeing, I'm going to consider that Texas. That there's a little sliver there. I'm going to consider that Texas. Okay, so let's get into the games. Yeah, bye guys. So guys, this game's actually really close. 7-7. This game might come down to the wire, kind of like the Michigan-Ohio State game that we played earlier. This game, both teams are pretty good. Texas is probably the better team. They also did make to the playoffs this year. And also, I forgot to say, congratulations, Michigan. Good job, Washington, too. But, Michael Penix, pick there. But he was just really, really getting pressured that game. That was really hard. He was just getting pressured. He really never got sacked. I think there was only one sack Michigan got. Only one sack, but he was getting pressured every single play, and it was really tough. His accuracy wasn't very good. He never could throw it deep because he was always getting pressured and had to throw off his back foot. So, 7-7 though right now. And they're going to throw the tight end. And he's going to get to the 40, and they're going to call a timeout. So, they got to get about 20 more yards. I don't know if that's going to happen, but yeah, there's no way it's going to happen now. So they're going to have to go for the Hail Mary deep downfield. Just send up a prayer, and it's incomplete. So we're going to go to overtime now. Texas A&M has the ball first. They throw to their running back. He jukes and gets 8 yards out of it. And yes, it is NFL rules, so it's not going to be, it's one and done. It's NFL rules. And this could actually be a tie. I don't know. Could this be a tie? I don't know. Oh, wait. They're not punting. Wow, they're not punting. And that's the reason why. The stiff arm gets them 15. And that's like, I don't know, 12 extra after that. After the stiff arm. 12 yards after the stiff arm. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do another period, I think. I don't think it's going to be like a tie, I don't think, right? If it is a tie, obviously it won't count. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. A&M is at the 3-yard line. They're going to run it up the middle. And that goes for 1 yard. Third and goal now. They're throwing it this time. They throw the running back, and it's intercepted. Intercepted on the goal line. Wow, that is a tough turn of events there. Wow. Now Texas has the ball. They're going to throw it, and it's incomplete. That was a turn of events there. That was almost game over. Then he threw an interception. And their tight end is going absolutely crazy for 37 yards from the goal line, from the 3-yard line all the way up to midfield almost. And that's an incomplete pass. So 7 seconds left in over OT2. And they're going to throw it up to their wide receiver, and it was almost intercepted, but it was incomplete. And they're going to run a bit of a crossing route here. And they're going to throw their tight end, and that's going to be about a 16-yard gain, I think it said. They're going to run with their quarterback. Quinn Evers is going to run it. And he's just going to get out of bounds. Smart play by him. You don't want to get hurt as a quarterback. Especially in Imperialism. Well, technically it doesn't really matter. But, whatever. So. Drops back to throw. And sacked. Drops back to throw again. And their wide receivers are low on stamina. So all of them aren't quite as fast as they were at the beginning of the game. And I know that because I've been watching this game all the way through. Their wide receivers were way faster at the beginning of the game. The tight ends were going crazy at the beginning of the game, too. So here it comes. The field goal unit is up on the field. And this is going to be a 33-yard attempt to get Texas A&M eliminated. 33-yard attempt. And the power looks good. Accuracy is up, and it's good to win it for Texas. And Texas A&M is eliminated. A soon-to-be SEC team has now been eliminated. Well, no, an SEC team has now been eliminated from a soon-to-be SEC team for Texas. Texas is going to be in the SEC, I'm guessing next year probably. So let's delete the Texas A&M logo. And then let's make that a little bit bigger. Oops, actually go back. Boom, let's just delete that. Okay, there you go. Now let's go to that one. Let's make that bigger up to about there. And let's just kind of clear in that by a little bit. And and Texas claims the whole state of Texas. And, yeah, let's go spin the wheel here. Let's spin the wheel here again. And it looks like it's gonna land on Iowa. Okay, my one of my favorite teams is gonna be landed on here. And it's gonna be going south. Okay, I think that's gonna be Tennessee. So Tennessee's turned it over on downs. And they get sacked, so they got to call their second timeout. 22 seconds left. It might just be better here in a few seconds to kick the field goal. And don't risk it. That's what I'd probably do. Just like run it one more time and kick the field goal. So, looks like they're going to blitz though, so they might not run it. And they are going to blitz. And they're going to pass it, and they're going to get out of bounds. Do you run one more play? That is the question. I don't know what I would do. I would probably go for it. And that's what they're going to do. So, let's see here. And it's incomplete. And Iowa is eliminated. So, let's spin the wheel to see what team will be going next. It's going to be Alabama. And they will be going, turn it down a little bit so it's not quite as loud. They'll be going northwest. I think that's it. So, Ole Miss has the ball. It's only 3-0 Alabama, and it's a 3rd and 4. I would imagine that they would go for this if they don't get it, too. So, they are surprisingly in this game. I was expecting Alabama to win by a lot, and that guy is not fast. But they do get the first. And trying to see what to do. The quarterback's going to run it now. What they're going to do. He is so slow. Oh, what the heck? The guy is so slow. Everybody on the team is like a turkey, it seems like. But, stiff arms a guy, breaks the tackle. Okay, so they got to get a field goal, and they already are in field goal range. So they're in this game. They're just going to throw it out of bounds. Don't want to take any risks here. Don't want to throw it out of bounds. You don't want to do anything like that. And they call a timeout with 5 seconds left. And they're going for the field goal. Snap is off, the kick is up, and it is good to send them into overtime. Okay, Alabama has the ball first, and it's NFL rules, not college rules, and the NFL rules, because this is not retroable college. This is actually only retroable, and I just renamed all the teams, because retroable college does not have an exhibition feature. So, interception on 2nd and inches. Bro, that was a terrible throw. Drops back to throw. Whoops. And how was that intercepted? How? I'm so confused how they did not catch that. 2 back-to-back interceptions. 1 from each team. Maybe the rain's causing this. Because they are not throwing very good. And that should have been caught. That was a major drop. There. And that's gonna put 4th and 1. And also, I'm just gonna say right now, shout out Nick Saban here for retiring. And he had a really good career. I understand why he retired. They're not gonna get it. They did not get it. And I understand, because they're always usually in the middle of things, because they're the best team in the country a lot of times. So I understand. That makes sense. Probably also, he is like 70-ish, so it does make sense. So running back out of the backfield, touchdown, Ole Miss. They hit the running back out of the backfield. Or no, they didn't hit the running back. My bad, I said the wrong word. They hit the tight end, and they scored the touchdown to win the game, and Alabama is eliminated. One of the biggest upsets of the series so far. So we're going to spin the wheel here again, and it is going to land on Iowa State. Okay, and that's one of my other favorite teams. And they will be going north. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's Minnesota. So we'll spin it again. We'll give it Minnesota, but then we're just gonna spin it one more time. And Texas. Okay, Texas is gonna be going Northwest, okay. We're gonna go. I think this one's pretty obvious. That's New Mexico, so I'll give them New Mexico. And Iowa State, we're gonna give them Minnesota. Oops, my bad. Wrong one. We need to go on that one. Fill that in. And then we can go there and make that bigger, and then just kind of fill it in like this. Make it a slight bit smaller, and just fill in that area. Okay, so yeah, with one spin of the wheel, now Iowa State might have the most land on the map. So, but again, we have to give Texas its land. After we do that, then it probably won't be, and they probably won't. Okay, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna make that bigger again, and then we'll just expand. In Texas, they have a big amount of land, like, on this map. I mean, I know that, like, the only Western team that's been chosen on so far is Colorado, which is kind of surprising. So, okay, let's go spin the wheel. Okay, so we're gonna spin the wheel again, and let's see who it lands on. I forgot to take Alabama off the wheel. Purdue, okay. Okay, they could face Notre Dame. That would... Okay, I don't know why the wheel's all messed up. I mean, it still works, but it's just weird and messed up. Okay, East. Okay. I mean, you could go both ways with this. You could say that they don't touch them. You could say that they do touch them. I'm going to say that they touch them. That they touch Kentucky. So it's going to be Purdue versus Kentucky. And, yeah, let's get it. This game really hasn't been close. It's 21-0 right now. They got to get the first down on third down, otherwise they'll have to go for it. So, and they get 6 yards. I mean, but this game just hasn't been close. Kentucky, this has been one of the worst games from the team so far. And you would think they'd probably just try kicking the field goal just to get some points of some sort on the board. But I don't even know what they're going to do. Will they kick the field goal? Will they not? It was not a good game from Kentucky at all. And Purdue's just they're just gonna kneel it down, and they're gonna get out of the game with a win. So we're gonna spin the wheel, and it's gonna land on Georgia. Okay. Georgia. Okay. And the direction that they will be going is gonna be west. Okay, that's gonna be Ole Miss. So, Georgia, they're down. Again, the underdog story. Ole Miss, they are coming back in a lot of these games, and they're going to win it, I think, here. And they're going for the Hail Mary. They're going deep, Hail Mary, and it is incomplete. 5 seconds left. I'm going for the Hail Mary this time. I think they're going to go for a lateral, but they're trying to get the touchdown, but they can't get the touchdown. They're down, and it wouldn't have mattered anyways because they were down by more than one score. So this game is over, and Georgia's eliminated. So the wheel's spinning around, and it's going to land on Ole Miss. Also got to take out Georgia. Oh, it lands on Tennessee. Okay. And Tennessee's going to be going north. I think that's Illinois. So, as you guys can see, it's obviously Illinois. It's kind of close, but it's still pretty obvious that it's Illinois. I mean, maybe if the logo is over here, but it's not over there. So, it's going to be Illinois. Tennessee versus Illinois. So, Illinois has the ball now after a Tennessee interception in Tennessee's going towards their end zone. They threw it at the goal line, which was really... They could have scored easily, and they threw an interception. So, now Illinois has the ball with 35 seconds left-ish. They are in field goal range right now. So, they could literally just probably take this ball down, kick the field goal, and the game will be over. But they get sacked, so now... No, they were going to call a timeout, but they couldn't get it off in time. So that was not called timeout, I guess. And now they got to call another timeout because they did get the timeout off. And I'm guessing they're probably just going to spike it. Yep, they'll just spike the ball. Okay, and then their power is not very good on the kick. And it's too low. The power was terrible on the kick. And we have to go to overtime. Tennessee has the ball. And it's overthrown a little bit. I don't think the communication was very well on that pass. Very good on that pass. And they dump it up to the running back. And he gets 13. And they get first down. Gonna run past it to them. They overthrow it. Interception. 16 seconds left in overtime number 1. Pass it to their, to one of their wide receivers. Now they're gonna go to the tight end, but it's overthrown by a little bit. Whoops. Yeah, okay. That was a bad throw, like really bad. Oh, 4th and 1. They're gonna go for it. Wow. Surprising move. And they're gonna throw it to the running back, but he fell down in the flat. The rain made him slip, and he couldn't get the first down. And that was almost unacceptable. They were lucky there. That one was not picked off. And he has all the time in the world. Looks, and he overthrows it again. They're bringing pressure here on 3rd down. And he overthrows it again. But they are in field goal range. 52 yards, so that's pretty long from college distance. And the snap is off. The kick is up, and it is good. Tennessee won, and Illinois is eliminated. So we're gonna spin the wheel again, and it's gonna land on Iowa State. No, Kansas State. Okay. Don't care about ads. Okay. Direction wheel. It's gonna be east. Okay, I think that's gonna be Arkansas. I was actually completely wrong. It's gonna be Tennessee and Kansas State versus Tennessee. So let's get into the. So Tennessee is down by 14. They're going for it on 4th down. Probably the smart move to do here. And they're gonna chuck it deep, and it's incomplete. Threw it a little bit off, and Kansas State should hold on here as they're going to kneel it down, and that should do it. With one more play, they're going to run it this time. Hopefully they don't pull a Miami, and they don't. So they don't fumble at least and lose the game like what Miami did. And they kneel it down again to win the game, and Tennessee is eliminated. I mean, after all that, they're eliminated. So, yeah, Tennessee's eliminated. So the wheel's going to spin. It's going to land on USC, the first Western team we've had so far. USC.
Red Panda May.
I don't care.
Louisa. Bruno. Malin Lee.
Whatever that is. Direction wheel. We're going to have it go. It's going to go southwest. Okay, just kidding. Southwest, you can't go southwest because that would be either Mexico or the Pacific Ocean. I just looked. I forgot. So northeast, I gotta check that. So it's kind of close, but I'm gonna consider that as Oregon. So it's gonna be Oregon versus USC. So USC has the ball. They're down by 7 to Oregon here. And I think Oregon has these like really silver jerseys, and they're like cool. So it's snowing. And that's kind of affected Caleb Williams in his throwing here. But he's going to throw deep. And that is caught. They call timeout. 27 seconds left. They're going to throw it to the hitch route. And they get down to the 5. They're not going to call timeout, which is smart. So they don't give Oregon a lot of time to score. And they're going to go for it on second down, and they throw it, and it is incomplete. That was a major drop. He should have easily caught that. But they're going to go with the quarterback sneak, and they got it. Just 1 yard's all they needed, and they got that 1 yard, but barely. They want the quarterback sneak, and they got it. So it comes down to this. The field goal, if they miss, the game's over. If they make it, they keep going to overtime. It is up, and it is no good. They blocked it. They blocked it. And they don't get it. They don't get it. And Oregon will be heading on, and USC is eliminated. It's spinning around, and it's going to land on Central Michigan. They have not been landed on yet. This will be their first time playing, and if it goes down south, they are in trouble. It goes west. I think they will be able to get Wisconsin. I said it in our first Imperialism, or NFL Imperialism. I'm allowing going over water, and the only water really on this map is Lake Michigan that you can really go over. So, I mean, I guess if you were like Rhode Island or Massachusetts, I guess you could go like that direction. So that could happen. So they will be taking, they'll be taking Wisconsin. So we're gonna get Wisconsin. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'll fill it in, and I will be. So the wheel's gonna spin, and it's gonna land on. They are eliminated. Oregon. Okay, I'll have to fix the wheel in a second here. I forgot to do that. And Oregon will be going. Can't go south. But they can go northwest, and they can go west. So I think that's going to be Idaho. In fact, it will be in Idaho. So we're going to fill that in. There we go. And Oregon, I feel like, now has the biggest land on the map. Maybe Kansas State or Texas does. But Oregon might now. That might be the case. So right now there is 18 teams, and let's the wheel's gonna land on now. It's gonna land on Michigan. Okay. Wanted to land on Penn State, 'cause Penn State hasn't played a game yet, but it didn't land on Penn State. So northwest. Okay, that's gonna be Central Michigan. So this game's probably over, but they're still gonna attempt to score a touchdown here, and they won't get it. So they will kick the field goal, and this should go in. Now, it's pretty hard to make. And they missed. If you don't know, short field goals are actually, I would say, probably harder to make than long field goals accuracy-wise. Because, especially in this game, because the thing moves super fast. This game's gonna be over. This game was really over anyways. But Michigan moves on, and Central Michigan is eliminated. And the wheel's gonna land on Purdue. Okay, so let's spin it again, and spin the wheel again, you know what I mean again, southwest. I think that's going to be Notre Dame. It's actually going to be Kansas State. I was thinking it was northwest, because if it was northwest, it would have been Notre Dame. Notre Dame still hasn't played yet, which is kind of shocking. Notre Dame hasn't played yet, Maryland hasn't played yet, Penn State hasn't played yet, Florida State hasn't played yet, LSU hasn't played yet, and Oklahoma hasn't played yet. And Washington too. They have not played yet. So, let's get into the next. So, they just threw a pick six. Purdue just threw a pick six. And now, they're going through their PAT. I was hoping I would show the replay. I never showed the replay to you guys. It was crazy though. It was like right to me, pretty much. And they threw a pick six. So now Purdue has to try to come back. First time out. They just called the first time out. I'm going to try to see here. They're going to give it to the running back, and he gets 9. They got to hurry up, though. Clock's ticking. Throw it to the wide receiver on the in and out. And they're going to go. They got to call another timeout. This is really risky about going all in. Okay, they're going to get sacked. They got to get the ball off fast, and they do, which is good. But nobody's open, so they're just going to have to chuck it up. And he's not open, so 4 seconds left. They do still have a chance to get a touchdown, but they got to get it now. And now only. If they don't get it now, the game is over. They have a chance. They try juking, and it doesn't work. They don't get into the end zone with regulation. And Purdue is eliminated, and Kansas State moves on. And with that, Kansas State's pretty much taken over the whole entire middle of the map. And another Big 12 team that hasn't played yet, Oklahoma. Oklahoma will be going south. That's going to be Texas. So this is going to be the Red River Rivalry rematch. So let's see if Texas can get the rematch victory that they really wanted to get. And that would, I mean, if they would have won that, though, that would probably put them second seed in the playoffs. But whatever, it doesn't matter right now. So let's get in. So Oklahoma has the ball. So it's been pretty a low-scoring game, unlike the real Red River rivalry. It's usually a high-scoring game. And jukes the defender 14 yards. Fourth quarter, Oklahoma's down by 7. 7-0. Looks like an Iowa football game, but it's Oklahoma and Texas, not an Iowa game. Because Iowa literally averages like 16 points, which is not very good at all. They're trying to get out of bounds, and they do 13 yards on that play. And the quarterback's going to try to run it, and he gets sacked. Minus 4 yards on that play. 4-yard sack. And they throw it to the end zone, but he couldn't get the ball off in time, and he gets sacked. And they're going to throw it to the end zone again, and it's a touchdown in regulation. Wow, so now they have to make the extra point, or do they go for 2? They're going to go for 2. And are they going to get it? Comes down to this. No good! Oklahoma is eliminated. This wheel's getting smaller and smaller as we spin it, but it's going to land on Colorado? No, Oregon. Okay, Oregon. They'll probably be playing, depends where they go, but they could be playing south. Okay, I think that's the Pacific Ocean or Mexico. I don't really remember, so you can't do that. West. That's also the Pacific Ocean. Northwest, though, that would be Washington. Southwest. Okay, so Southwest, that's going to be Nevada, whatever. I don't know. Okay. So let's spin the wheel again, then I'll give Oregon their territory. Kansas State. Wow, they've been landed on a lot so far. Doesn't look like it's going to stop, too. So, Southeast. Okay, let's see both of those things. This one was actually really close. As you can tell, I mean, you could consider as it being there, but I'm going to go from the middle of the logo, and from the middle of the logo, that's where it's at. So it's going to be Texas versus Kansas. So Kansas State has the ball here around the field after the onside kick, and they're winning right now, surprisingly. And they can just really run out this clock, but they got to get at least probably 1 first down. And they break 2 tackles. And did he get the first? He did. First down. Kansas State. They're going to run the ball again. And they're not going to get any yards on that. This game's pretty much over, though, right now. And they're going to get 1 yard on that. So now they got to pass it here on 3rd down. Now, can Texas... And they're gonna get the first, and that will be game over, as they will kneel the ball. Or no, they're not gonna kneel it down. Okay, well, whatever. So it doesn't matter. Game is over, and Kansas State, Texas is eliminated. Still a few teams that have not been landed on yet, and Ole Miss is not one of them. But they could play a team that has not been landed on yet. Because a few teams have not been landed on yet. Around them. And West. Well, that is, I think, going to be Arkansas. Let me check, though. Or Louisiana. We'll see. I did it from the very middle of the letters. And if you go from in between the two of the words, it's just barely LSU. That was one of the closest ones we've seen so far. But it's going to be LSU. Ole Miss versus LSU. So, 4th quarter right now, LSU is winning by 3 points, 3-0. And that's going to be incomplete. That was thrown at his feet there. And they're going to have to run it because nobody's getting open. And he's gonna slide, gonna dive. I don't know why he dove. He was trying to slide. And it's gonna be a touchdown. 34 seconds left in the half. They gotta get this field goal though to make it a touchdown game. Wind's at their back. And that's good. So at least they didn't have their wind going one way or another. It was at their back, which that's good. Okay. They got to score a touchdown again. Let's see if Jaden Daniels can... Oh! The tip drill! It's intercepted! That's going to finish out this ball game. Look at that. The interception by Ole Miss to win the game. Look at that interception. The tip drill to intercept it, and that will win the game for Ole Miss. The wheel is spinning around, and it's going to land on Notre Dame. No, Maryland. Okay. Maryland has not been landed on yet. They're either going to expand or they're going to play Penn State, probably. Northwest. I think that's going to be Penn State. It's from their logo, and I mean, you could say it's more this direction, but that's more west than north. So, I mean, maybe like from here, but it's from the logo. So, I would put that right there. So, it's going to be Maryland versus Penn State. So, Penn State has the ball, and they're in already field goal range, and they're down by 1. It's 6-7. They missed their extra point when they scored earlier, which has kind of messed everything up. Completely. So, and they get sacked. And they get sacked again. Now they're going to have to kick the field goal here to tie it. This is going to be a 56-yarder, a long field goal kick from high school, or from college. Power's not great. The kick is up and it is short. Too low. And that ball is short. And we'll have to see here what Maryland can do now. They pass it. And they get 12 yards. I'm not surprised they passed it there. This game is over. This game is over. So I will see you guys when we fill in the map. The wheel's getting smaller and smaller as we go. It's getting pretty small now. Oregon. Nope, it's going to be Oregon. Okay. So, Oregon could be playing Washington here. We'll see. Washington, if they play, this will be their first time playing. Northwest, West. Pacific Ocean. Doesn't count. I'm going to have to spin it again. Because you can't fight the Pacific Ocean. East. Okay, I think we'll have to see. But that's going to be expanding, I'm guessing. Let me just check it. So they are going to pick up Wyoming, as you can see. So we'll give them that. Okay, and then we're going to fill in Wyoming. And we will just do this and fill in Wyoming. Okay, and wow, they have like a weird looking area of land. It stretches from like, I mean, it's just really like long part of land. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Let's go spin the wheel again. I don't know what's going on with the wheel, but it's kind of messed up a little bit. It still works though. Clemson, okay, and they will be going south. Okay, I think that's gonna be. This game has been so slow, just like it's been 6-6. Both teams missed their extra points, and this game is just like really been just not a great game here by both teams. It's 6-9 right now. Ole Miss is winning, but this game's like really slow. 4th down. Clemson's gonna go for it, and they do not get it. Ole Miss is moving on, and Clemson is eliminated. So we're gonna spin the wheel, and it's gonna land on Notre Dame, Maryland. Okay. Let's see what way they will be going. They will be going south. They will be expanding to Virginia, and I'm just gonna spin again just so we have our next matchup after I do the expansion. Notre Dame, Maryland again. Wow, Maryland gets to go twice. Okay, who are they gonna get after that? Northeast, North. Okay, well, they'll be expanding again. Okay, let's see if it's not Maryland this time. Let's hope that it's... I really want Notre Dame to play because they haven't played yet. It is going to be Notre Dame. Okay, they will play because they're surrounded by teams. South. Okay, that's going to be Kansas State. So it's second down here. Kansas State has the ball. They're going to run it with their quarterback here. He's going to run out of the pocket, and he's going to just slow. No, he didn't slide. He got tackled. It looked like he was going to try to slide, but he didn't. Okay. Third down, and it's incomplete, so they're going to have to punt it away. It's a tie game right now. Notre Dame has the football. They're going to pass it to the running back. He's going to try to get to the sideline, and he gets out of bounds. Again, they're going to go to their running back. Oh, no, it was overthrown. They're going to go to the wide receiver. That was actually a good overthrown pass, even though it wasn't on purpose. And the time's running out, so they're going to try to get out of bounds. They're going to go for the field goal here. This is going to be a long one, 45 yards. Actually, not a super long one. This one should be makeable. The power looks good. The kick is up, and it is good! Kansas State, their run has been eliminated. So the wheel's spinning around, and it's going to land on Ole Miss. Yep. And they will be going east. Okay. That's going to be Notre Dame, I'm pretty sure. So Notre Dame has the ball, and they're going to pass it to their tight end. And he's going to get 15 yards. They're up by 6 right now. This game probably is over already, especially if they score. It definitely will be over. Yeah, this game's probably going to be over, especially if they score. This game for sure is over. And this game is over. Notre Dame wins it, and Ole Miss loses. Notre Dame is moving on to the next game. And I think I'm going to make a new rule. If a team is, as you just saw what I just did, if a team is enclosing an open state with no team on it, they automatically get that state. That's what I want to say here, just because it makes their territory really, really weird. And it just has to be just one piece of territory. So, like, let's just say over here, like, they're enclosing it. Well, it's several pieces of territory. It's not just one team. So, but over here, Notre Dame was the one that got it because they were the, yep, so you kind of got it. So Notre Dame has the biggest territory on the map right now. So, yeah, and it doesn't count for, like, Washington because, like, they're an actual team. So, but, yeah, let's go the wheel's spinning, and it's going to land on Iowa State. No, Colorado. Okay. Colorado is going to be going, they have not played in quite a while, actually. Southwest. I think they're going to be expanding to Arizona. But let's just, let's spin the wheel one more time here. And, yeah, we'll give them that, but then we'll also spin it here one more time. Florida State? No, Notre Dame again. Okay. Okay, so Notre Dame is going to be going west. We're going to have to see where those go. So, Notre Dame, the west is going to be Iowa State. So, it's going to be Notre Dame versus Iowa. So, Iowa State has the ball in field goal range here with 1 minute left. Now, I guess they'll probably start trying to chew out some of the clock. And they're wearing their blackout jerseys, so don't be confused by it. They're just wearing their blackout jerseys. So they're gonna have to run it with their quarterback Rocco Breck, and he's gonna slide down for 3 yards. You don't want to score here because you still want to chew out clock. You don't want Notre Dame to have enough time to score. And they're gonna have to run it again, and he gets sacked this time. I don't think you call your timeout yet, and they don't. You're going to throw it to your running back, and you're not going to score. You don't want to score here. And then you're going to call your timeout, or not, maybe. They're not going to call their timeout. And now they're going to go for the touchdown. It's a bit of a risky play. But it works out, and they get the touchdown with 9 seconds left. Now, it doesn't matter really if they get this extra point or not. I mean, it might a little bit, but not really. It is good, though. Now they have to go for the Hail Mary. They're going to go up for the Hail Mary. Last second to try, and it's incomplete. Iowa State will hold on, and Notre Dame is defeated. So we're going to spin the wheel, and it's going to land on Iowa State. Barely. Okay. Okay, so they're a big piece of territory right now. Southwest. Okay, they can't go south. I'm going to say that right now, because they have a whole bunch of territory. They can't go southwest. Southeast? I think they can. It's probably going to be Florida State. This should not be a fair matchup, I would guess, because Florida State should win this. But yeah, it is going to be Florida State. So, yeah. So, let's get into the game. So, Florida State has the ball with 54 seconds left. Iowa State's ahead. And they're going to pass it to the running back. And he's going to get 15 yards out of the backfield. 42 seconds left now. And they're going to pass it again to the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds. 36 seconds left. They're throw to their running back one more time. And now there's 31 seconds left. Clock is ticking down to 28. And it's intercepted! Intercepted to win the game. An absolute upset. Iowa State should have never beat Florida State. Florida State's way better than Iowa State. But Iowa State comes up with the victory. Holy cow. And we are going to have to go fill in the map. So the wheel is spinning, and it's going to land on Colorado. Okay. Colorado will be going southwest. Okay, southwest. I think that's going to be Oregon. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 here. 53 seconds left. And they're going to pass it to that guy. I don't know who that really is. And they're going to get the first down. They're going to throw it to the wide receiver for the first down. Tight end there. And they're going to get past field goal range. They're going to get into field goal range and past the 30. Wow, Oregon could win this now. Oregon could win this. 7-10, so there's a chance Oregon could win. Oregon could be the winner. They're probably going to go for one more shot to the end zone. Yep, they're just going to throw out of bounds. Nobody was open. I don't know. If I were them, though, I would probably go for the end zone. But they get sacked. Now they have to go for the field goal, or are they going to go for the touchdown? No, they're going for it all. Really bad decision, but it could work out for them. And it might. It does. It works out for them. All along, they should have gone for what they did, and it works out perfectly. It doesn't even matter what happens on this. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Miss or make. It's good. Or no good. Whatever. And Colorado is eliminated. So the wheel's spinning, and it's going to land on Iowa State again. Okay. And Iowa State will be going east. Northeast. Okay, that's going to be Michigan. So, Iowa State, it's been raining, and it's terrible conditions to kick field goals right now. It's really windy and raining. So they've had trouble kicking extra points. They're down, actually, right now. Michigan also missed an extra point. Iowa State's missed 2. And that was incomplete. 35 seconds left. They got to get at least a field goal, and they are almost in field goal range already. Now they are in field goal range. So now they can pretty much just wait and sit out the clock. But I would probably try to score, especially knowing how bad the field goal kicking conditions have been today. I would not leave it on your kicker. I would try to score the touchdown. That's what I would do right now. I would not try leaving it on your kicker. I would try to score the touchdown. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't know. Do you take another chance? It looks like they will try to. And they're not going to score. They have 2 seconds left. I think I would not kick the field goal because these are one of the hardest types of field goals. So they're going to go for it. And they didn't get it. They didn't get it. Wow. They didn't get it, and Iowa State's eliminated. So the wheel is spinning, and it's going to land on Washington. The first time they'll play in this episode. Okay, so the direction wheel. Well, actually, I don't even have to spin the direction wheel because they're closed in by Oregon, so they're going to have to. So Oregon has the ball now, and they're down by 8. And they got to score a touchdown here. So, and they're at the 30-ish yard line here, and they're going to pass it. And they're going to get out of bounds. They're around the 21-yard line now. Pass it to the running back. He's going to get 10. And that's incomplete. Second down. That was almost intercepted. Third down here. And that's a touchdown. But can they get the 2-point conversion now? They got to dial up something good here. And it has to be really good. And it is good. And that's going to make it... That's going to give Washington the ball. They only have 33 seconds left, and they got to get a field goal in bad conditions. Conditions haven't been good. I would try to get the field goal. I would try to score if I were them, but you got to take the field goal. I mean, if you can get it, you have to pretty much take the field goal. If you can get it, you have to take what you can take. So now they have to go for the Hail Mary. There's nothing else that's going to... You don't have enough time to get... Yep. So, didn't work. 14-14, and it's overtime now. It's NFL rules. I've always been saying that it's going to be NFL rules because this is not college retro bowl. This is retro bowl. This is retro bowl. Actual retro bowl because there's no exhibition mode in college retro bowl. So, I need to do this. And he gets out of bounds. 4th down. They're not going to punt. It's probably a smart decision. And they get 5 yards. And they throw an interception. This could be a pick 6. Past the 25. Past the 20. Past the 15. 10. 5. And this is a heartbreaking way to end your season. Your run in Retro Bowl. But they lost by a pick 6. That is the worst way to win, the worst way to lose, but that's how they lost. So it's going to be one of the 3 teams, Maryland, Michigan, or Washington. And if it's Washington, they're going to play Michigan. So yeah, it's going to be Michigan, Washington. And then Maryland's already making it to the last spot. So Washington has the ball 7-7. 9 minutes and 9 seconds in the 3rd quarter here. And we're going to the 4th quarter now. And, yeah, this is basically the rematch of the college football championship game. So, yeah, Washington would get their rematch game and they would win it. So, it'd be kind of cool. And they just went out of bounds. Smart move. Stops the clock. 3 yards on that play. Not a great play. Sack. That's a big thing that cannot happen. And it's intercepted. Now the question is, I don't think they'll be able to get into field goal range. I think it'll just go to overtime. So that's incomplete. Wide open tight end over the middle. Call a timeout. What they're gonna do. I don't know what I would do here. They're going to pass it deep. Can they get a touchdown off of this? They can't. They only get 38 yards, and now we're going to overtime. This game feels a lot like the Alabama-Michigan game, except it's with Washington instead of Alabama. 9 yards on that play. That was almost intercepted, though. Okay. They convert on 3rd and 1. I'm guessing they're probably going to try to go with the points on the board here soon. 8 yards on that. That was overthrown, and it's intercepted. Now they just need to get a field goal. Michigan just needs to get a field goal to win it here. This should have probably been the championship game, but Maryland got lucky. That's intercepted now. And I'm guessing here they're probably just going to kick the field goal. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, they're not going to kick it. It's pretty dangerous there. "35 seconds left now." Probably just run it now. So they're trying to get. They are going to do that. 2 yards on that play. I think it's around 20 seconds that they might kick it. So anytime now they probably will kick it. In fact, they are going to kick the field goal. And the field goal is up. And it is good. And Michigan comes away. And they are defeated by I can't talk. Washington. And Washington gets their revenge. This is to decide who is the home team here. Whoever it lands on is attacking, and the other one is the home team. Maryland is attacking, and Washington is the home team. Okay, let's get into the... So Maryland has the ball first, and we're going to record the whole game here, so you guys will be able to see the whole entire game. And a stiff arm, Maryland gets a first down there. And then they're going to throw it to their tight end again, who's wide open, and they just overthrow him. There's 3 guys guarding him, then they just walked off and tried guarding the other guy for some reason. And a juke move, and another juke move. And that is a highlight reel touchdown. Maryland scores. 7-7. Maryland winning. And that extra point is no good. Wow. Now they're going to throw it to their wide open wide receiver over the middle. He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and then gets tackled himself. Then they're going to throw it to their tight end, who beat the defender downfield. A lot of big plays in this game to start it off. And almost a broken tackle there. And if you would have broke that, that would have been an easy touchdown. And it is touchdown! Washington, touchdown. And they're going to go for their field goal as well. And they missed 2. Wow. 6-6, a little bit of an odd scoring game. Not great kicking conditions apparently. 22 yards. And that's caught 5 yards. Oh, that was not a good throw, and that's intercepted. Intercepted by Washington. This game's actually pretty close right now. Kind of surprising. I thought Washington would absolutely blow Maryland apart, but they have not yet. But I think they will soon here. And they're going to call a timeout for the field goal here on the field. Field goal unit gets the ball up. And it's no good. That was way off. The kicking conditions are not very good. It's really not too windy, but for some reason they're having trouble with the wind. I don't know why. And another stiff arm, and he gets out of bounds. That was actually a pretty good stiff arm at the end, or whatever that was at the end. That was like a double stiff arm. That was kind of cool. I wish you could truck people in this game, because it's always stiff arms, and it's just kind of basic. I wish you could do like better juke moves and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. But it's going to be first down, first and goal, Washington. And they are going to get in. Touchdown, Washington. And they're going to actually go for 2 to get it back up to 14, normal football game. And they did not get it. Probably a bad idea, but they did not get it. But it might not matter even, though, if Maryland doesn't score and get their field goal. And the juke moves. Doesn't break a tackle. He gets tackled, my bad. And now we're in the fourth quarter. the deciding factor of this game. This game is going to come down to the wire, and I know it. This game could go over even into overtime. I mean, there's a good chance. The kickers have not been kicking very good. This game could go into overtime. So, I mean, there is a good chance that it could go into overtime. Maryland could also win, and that was a little bit of miscommunication there. I don't know what happened. Maryland will hit their running back for 9 yards out of the backfield, and they're going to call it their first timeout. Washington still has 2. Maryland has 1. And they're going to score. Touchdown. Now, the question is, can they get their field goal? Well, okay, I have a question. This is so weird. Why? The wind says it's pointing down when it was actually pointing up, and it said it was pointing down. What the heck? That was so weird. They're not going to go for the onside kick. Smart move. Washington has a chance here, but they have to score fast. And they might be able to get in field goal range. I don't know, though. This is going to be really pretty close. It says it's pointing back, but I'm not going to trust that. I'm just going to... It says it's pointing back. I would not trust that, though. And it's good! Washington wins the college football imperialism. And Washington just took the whole entire United States, and they are the winner of the college Retro Bowl imperialism. So, yeah, like, subscribe for more type of content, and I will see you guys next time.